Poopsies, it's me, Tony Bomboni, ASMR. Welcome back to your video. So before this begins, if you could just tap that subscribe red button. I love doing the tongue clicks. Tap that subscribe red button down below, hit the bell, and after you hit the notification icon, you hit all notifications so you can be notified of new content from me every day as I upload daily. As always, to help support my journey to upload for you every single day, I do have a website that is called TonyBomboni.com, where you can book your own services from me, like tarot reading, Reiki healing, custom ASMR content, coffee cup readings, candle wax readings, and there's so much more on my website. I also want to emphasize my ASMR albums, which you can listen to. They're on my website as well. People always asking me, where can I buy your book? My website. Where can I go on your Cameo? My website. It's literally there. It's all there. It's so easy to understand, so convenient, easy to access. And remember those coupon codes for the bookings below. Alright, so thank you so much for contributing and supporting this channel. Again, I had a record month for August, yet again. So God bless you all so much. Thank you so much for yet another record. I love you all so much. So let's begin. I am going to talk about my past, which is my past on YouTube. So I've been on YouTube since 2007. So no, not since 2012. I didn't just have an ASMR channel. I actually had some pretty popular channels before I even did ASMR. And a lot of people don't know that, but yes, I've had like tens of thousands of subscribers, tens of millions of views on like past channels before I even started my ASMR channel. But when I started this channel, I started from scratch. So I basically channeled as many of the people as I could from that channel onto this new channel, and that's how I got like a boost, a quick jump start, a head start. And people were like, what's ASMR? You know, and that's when it all first started. They were like, what the heck, man? Like, what is this? Like, I liked your old content. Now you're whispering. What the heck is this? And then years later, they come and reach out to me. They're like, oh, I should have signed up while I could, you know, like while it was early. Heck, they're probably regretting it now. They're like, I should have been doing ASMR since 2012 too. But anyway, so beyond the point. See, that's what happens when no one believes in you. But look, you know what? 2007, I was just on this old YouTube channel. I don't even think I have it anymore. I think I have it. It still exists, but I literally forgot my login. And it is so frustrating because, yeah, that channel, to this day, I can access it. And I contacted YouTube and they just would not give it to me. They just would not give me my login. So I'm like, oh, snap. All right. But anyway, moving right along. So at the start, this is when YouTube had like a different layout. You know, the front channel page looked nothing like it does now. It looks very, very professional now, like a website. But in 2007, it was very basic, very generic, very flat, very, I don't want to say boring, but it was like that one page web page where it had all your information. It didn't have nothing about you clicking on about, you clicking on community posts. Like, they didn't even have community posts. Like, they didn't have any of that. It was all literally on one page. It was just you scrolling through, you know, people's videos. And, you know, it had your views and your subscriber count, like, right on the front page. Like, everything was just right there, you know. And then the people can actually... there were a thing called channel posts where people can actually leave their comments in your channel, not like a community post. That's different, where only the ASMR artist, only the YouTuber can post, and then people leave comment under those posts. No, this was like anyone can come in and leave a comment. If it's a troll, so like every day, you know, you're like sweating, you're coming home from school and you're paranoid that you have like 50 troll comments in your channel comments. It used to be a thing called channel comments. So YouTube took it away because after a few more years after that, because people kept doing like sub for sub, you know. It was a thing everyone did where they would advertise their channel under other people's channels. And I did that at the time. That's how you got your name out there. How do you think I started, honey? That's how you got your name out there. I was broke and still in school. Like, I didn't have money to pay for advertisements to boost my videos. I see you. I know how some ASMR artists be doing it like that. All right, they pay SEO managers to be boosting their page. I see you, and I know what you're doing. But anyway, I started organically, honey. I started the old-fashioned way, killing my wrists typing, promoting myself. All right. So with that said, yeah, they took it away because they were like, yeah, this is spam. And basically, like, there were literally people. I remember there was a person that made like 150,000 subscribers doing sub for sub. Like, and basically, if you were like a big sub for sub channel, you basically had so many people commenting that, like, every few seconds they like, you would refresh and they'd comment that under their page, and that's how they promote themselves. So other it was called S4S, sub for sub. They would comment, and then other people would see that comment and then go on their page, comment that comment, and then they would sub to them for subbing to them. So basically, you sub to the person, and then they have to sub back to you. And a lot of people would do that, and then they would unsub from the person. And not everyone would notice, but a lot of people would do that. So yeah, I think at the time I got like 7,000 or something like that subscribers doing that. So that gave me a start, and I was actually posting content. Most people doing S4S did not post content. They just posted like other people's content, or just did it for fun to make it look impressive and be like, hey friend, I have like 1,000 subscribers, go follow my page. Like, they just wanted to like look cool that they have 1,000 subscribers, but it wasn't actually like genuine, authentic, organic. So that's why YouTube took it away. Yeah, so it was a lot of fun. I did it for a while, and I was like listening to music while doing it too. It was an actual thing, and I was like so young, so obviously, like, it's like not like I had something better to do with my time. And yeah, you get to chat it up with a lot of people. What else? And it was interesting. It was fascinating. It's going like many people's, like all ages were doing it. I noticed even like grandmothers were doing it, and they would post like pottery and clay making videos just to promote their page on their website. Like, yeah, that was a good way to actually, if I was smarter back then or knew how to do it, I would have had a website back then. And yeah, got many people on board there. Well, too late now, but that was actually very smart that people did that. So, but beyond the point. So I was doing that for a while. So that was basically my channel. I was just using that channel to do that. And then I didn't even start posting content until like 2008/2009. Yeah, it was more 2008. And then I was just basically videos that were talking about popular music videos that were coming out at the time, that were being released. If there was a new music video by I don't know who was there at the time, Nicki Minaj or Lady Gaga or something, like, you would just comment on it and do what was called a music video review. I don't know if they still do those anymore. That's so like late 2000s, early 2010s, but maybe they still do. That's because the algorithm changed. I'll get into that later. Yes, so I was doing that, and then like basically back then, if you had like the same title in your title, or like keywords in the description and tags and stuff like that, back when tags mattered. Now it doesn't. Basically your video would show up under that music video or whatever, so people would see that. And then especially if you were like one of the first, you always want to be one of the first to post that music video review, so that's how you got the quick views. And I did pretty well. Some of my videos had like 150,000 views, some had 400,000 or 500,000, one got to like 4 or 5 million. So it all depends. And then my whole school found out that I made that video. that got like millions of views, and then it went like semi-viral overnight. I remember like overnight it got like 200,000 views. I went to school the next morning and people were like imitating me in the video. I'm like, what's going on? And then I realized, oh snap, they know. And then so they were like, oh, you think you're cool now, huh? You think you're popular now, huh? And they were making fun of me. I'm like, whatever. And then someone threw a volleyball at my head. I'm like, really? I was a fun target during dodgeball. I was a fun target. Even during basketball, like my head always seemed to get hit by basketballs, volleyballs, dodgeballs, baseballs. I got a black eye once from baseball. That's besides the point. That was an accident too. So anyway, moving on. Accident. Right. So I was a target, right? But I think people secretly hated it, and they hated me at the time because I was like the reply boy. That was like an era, right? That was like a good 2-3 years. I was doing that reviews, and then I ended up doing like reply videos, and then that's how I met the reply girl, who's my best friend to this day. She's awesome. And then there was like this really nasty lady called, okay, I won't call her by name because you'll probably know who she is right away, and I don't want you to leave a comment under her page because I think her page is still open. We're gonna call her Nameless, okay, out of respect, love, and kindness for her privacy. I hope she's doing well today, but because we're like 10 to 15 years older by now, so we should know better by now and have maturity to, move on with our life. And, I hope she invested her money very well and is doing well for herself as a nice, classy, professional business lady by now. But at the time, it was a very hateful individual, and she would go off on the reply girl and on me and on anyone else that they could, like a vulture, and basically say, yeah, you're not allowed to post these videos. Only I am the only reply girl allowed to post reply videos. Yeah, I'm gonna get, like, she was like threatening, I'm gonna get you banned, I'm gonna do this to you, I'm gonna do that to you. And then there was a guy, we'll call him Happy, because that was his like short name or nickname or something like that. I don't remember, but we called him Happy, and he knew the reply girl and me, and he was very in close contact with us. Unfortunately, he recently passed away, so may he rest in peace. But he actually helped my channel. Like, he literally saved my channel. Like, he had a friend who was working for Google or YouTube or something like that. Close contact, got me the hookup, saved my channel from this evil girl. Because she would, like, yeah, if you read her message, like, it would give you nightmares what she wrote to us. Very scary person, and not nice at all. And it was a shame because she had a big following, and I was like, whoa, So, well, she knew how the algorithm worked at the time. She got there because she basically threatened us all and was like, yeah, you better stop making videos. So that boosted her to #1, right? Let's say, for example, if I'm the only ASM artist posting videos and I told all other ASM artists to stop posting videos, I'd be #1 because my videos would show up because I'm the one posting. My videos would show up at the top, so that she knew the trick. So she was literally like the top #1 reply girl, and then I think it was like the reply girl, and then like some other girls, I don't even remember at this point. I know one of them posts ASMR videos to this day, and I don't know. Oh, one of them was another reply boy who has like almost like, I'm gonna kid you not, like almost 10 million subscribers right now. He grew his channel so big. Oh my gosh, like, yeah. But he grew it doing a similar content that literally talking about other videos. I'm like, whoa, I guess it still worked for him, But once they changed the algo, it stopped working for me and, reply girl and that Nameless girl. We all had to stop doing it like right away because it didn't work anymore. Our videos stopped showing up in the recommended, and then that's that. So yeah, I get it. We were the cause of them changing the algo, actually. And that's why people like hated us at the time. And then I remember I got into a dispute with PewDiePie, and oh my god, it was this whole mess. Like we were all over the news, and oh Lord Jesus, like hate mail threats. Oh my gosh, like it was horrible. So Yeah. It was a mess. It was a mess for sure. But I was still in high school, and I was like, I'm looking to make quick. At the time I was like looking to make quick money. I was working with my father part time, and I was just like doing what I could to make as much as I could and like move out and stuff like that. So clearly that wasn't the way. It didn't last long, and so once that era died, officially got obliterated, I then was very stressed, clearly, and then I looked up relaxing videos, and then I found the ASMR community. So there you go. That's my journey with that. So that was like a whole 8, 9, 10, 4 years of posting videos before I even posted ASMR. So it goes way back, and YouTube is only around since like 2005, 6. So yeah, to be around since the beginning feels good, because it's like, almost feels like it's your website in a way. It's like you're part of the website, right? Like you're part of this community. It goes way back, like if you're 18 years old watching this video now, you don't even know that time. Like you don't even remember it when you were like, what, 2, 3, 4 years old. So it's like a very small percent of people on here still posting who go way back. And it feels good to do that and to still be around, to still be posting, creating content, and people who are still alive, who are still around, so it just, it feels good. It feels really good. And I learned a lot about this page. I learned, not to put all my eggs in one basket, but not to rely also like on one strict specific site, to be my savior or to help me, because this place has changed so much over the years, and the rules have changed so much that it's just like, you have to kind of just, I guess, if you love something that greatly, you're willing to conform to it. So I guess over the years, I wasn't one of those proud YouTubers who are like, I'm quitting, I'm gonna get off this platform. Okay, bye. Like you're missing out on the future then, because it's still, in my honest opinion, the best hands down platform for video creators, content creators. Nothing's the same, but it's still generally reasonably fair, treats its creators fairly. I obviously wouldn't be posting daily if I didn't love this place. So I see what people mean, but it's just like, if we start to criticize everything and be negative all the time and pessimistic about like this site, like, I mean, we might as well be negative about everything, right? Like, you try creating a YouTube and see how well that works for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, this is a place where people can meet up and just de-stress. We spend a lot of our time on this place, and it's awesome. So, that's where I choose to look at it. Every creator always thought like, oh, this is a bad place to post, and this is like, I'm getting suppressed and silenced. I never, ever once thought like that. I always just said, you know what? I'm not going to be a victim and make excuses and feel sorry for myself and have a pity party. I'm going to find a way to make this work. And 15 years later, right? So it's just that simple. You just have to find solutions and answers. You can't just make excuses and just sit there and whine and cry about it all day, And so that just shows you who survives. So there you go. I hope maybe as a YouTuber watching at home, this helps you in the future when future changes do come, because they will come, like with everything else, how you can survive the changes, how you can ride the waves, learn to ride the waves of time, and also understand that you have to, like a chameleon, adjust and conform and metamorphosis and adapt and transform and shapeshift into the new change so that you can survive. Like, there's no two ways, ifs, buts, what's around it, Either let the wave suck you in, or you just ride it and enjoy the ride and stay positive. So that's what I've been doing, and looking back, I'm like, yeah, no wonder it's worked out well, because so shout out to that guy who made quite a name for himself. Good for him. Looking back, I found his page. I was like, oh, snap. Like, good for him. Wow. Yeah. millions of subscribers and was once a reply boy. So it made me feel good. I was like, oh, I guess I'm not the only one, you know. So I didn't reach out to him, but it still felt like community, right? Like you thinking like, oh wow, you know, how times have changed, and thinking back to your past. It's amazing. It really is how things change. So did I mention all grounds? Did I cover all grounds? Yeah, it was such a short time period. At the time, it felt like forever, because time seems to go slower when you're younger. But compared to this channel, like, it was such a short time period, there really isn't much story time left to say on this video about that past. Again, the past is the past, and that's just what happened to me on YouTube. And yeah, I could have got wiped down, but I said, no, I'm going to start a new channel. And, you know, it was something I really loved, this ASMR community, truly. And I'm like, you know what? It just felt right. And it felt like this was the way out of that past pain of just failure, you know. I think a lot of people got wiped out because they felt like the pain of that failure. Like, oh, you know, even these girls, they were making like so much doing that, you know, those replies. And then I think they just got so hurt and broken that it didn't work, that they just like quit. I don't know. And a lot of YouTubers quit and they ended up getting like another job or something like that. No, no, I'm not a quitter. I'm sorry. My mama didn't raise no quitter. My mama didn't raise no quitter, did she? And if it weren't for my mama, you wouldn't be getting these videos, right? No. So, but it's also all thanks to you guys doing your support. And seriously, I love you all so very much, so deeply. And thank you for just allowing me to keep going, no matter the haters over the years and the trolls and the negativity. Again, I won't talk about even this channel, but it's been going way back. I've had all that nonsense even before this channel, so a long time. And I think that helps give me more tough skin to deal with a lot of things. Oh yeah, did I tell you that even an officer came to my door while I was doing those replies? I'm like, it was a mess. It was a mess. It was a mess. Yeah. That was after the PewDiePie dispute, because he had like 1 million followers and it was all over Twitter. Oh my, I woke up one morning and I had so many like hurtful tweets. I was like, oh my gosh. It was a mess. It was a mess. I felt like a Gabby Hanna situation. Like it was just, yeah. So I'm glad that's over. I'm glad we can shift and move to a more positive light and positive future. And it feels really good to be where I am at now. So thank you for sharing the happiness and positivity with me. And I learned a lot of lessons back then. And obviously I was very immature and insecure at the time. So people taught me a lot. YouTube taught me a lot. It helped me grow. And yeah, here's to more. Here's to another 15 years, hopefully. Yeah, that's it. I think I covered everything. That's my backstory. That's what happened before ASMR. So there you go. Thank you, ASMR community. God bless you for being there for me when I couldn't even be there for myself. Take care.